Everyday Superpower, where we talk body language, relationships, game, and human dynamics, and everything in between. Today I come with a straightforward message. That straightforward message is stop waiting to talk about yourself. Listen. There's times where you will get in conversation and maybe prior to you understanding this principle, I mean, hell, even you still will have the feelings of doing so because you want to be heard on a particular topic or discussion, but you will listen into conversation, let's say 3 people, 2 people, 4 people, 5. And as opposed to people engaging in balance, one person speaking to another, and the other listening, digesting, translating that message and responding appropriately, it will be one speaking and then the other speaking as opposed to responding. There's no response, there's just waiting to talk about yourself, your experiences, and that's not fruitful, engaging conversation. That's not necessarily friendly conversation. The moment you start paying attention to what people say and you start to discuss what they have to talk about, and don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean you can't chime in with your own experiences, but people will say, wow, it's as if I've known you for years, and I haven't, because you will be speaking on their terms, you'll be under their skin, you'll be within their realm, and they will see something beautiful in you, and that's the fact that you have ventured onto their side, as opposed to, you know, you having this awkward clash in the center as to, you know, who's going to have power over the conversation. It's not about powerhousing your way into, you know, somebody liking you purely through your own past experiences. Truth be told, not many people care, you know. If I'm here speaking about my success, I don't want to hear you talk about yours one moment afterwards, because I want it to be heard for that moment. And I say that in reflection to your general person. Your general person wants to be seen, wants to be heard, wants to be validated on their experience in life and feel valuable. And when you put that to one side to try to one-up them or allow your ego to butt heads, per se, with this other individual's ego, it's just rubbish conversation, and it's not gonna get you anywhere. Like, if people feel that conversation with you is validating and positively received, and you can speak to them about their experiences, you almost become a therapist sort of individual where they feel at ease with you, they feel calm around you, they feel comfortable with you. And if we're speaking about man and woman, we speak on removing threat, because to thoroughly engage from friendship to the bedroom, you must remove the threat boundary that you as a man have towards a woman. A woman must feel to some extent comfortable with you, and what's more comfortable than the man who can hear? That portrays the father, portrays the therapist, portrays the teacher, portrays that which can be trusted and that which actually cares. Instead, if you were to just await for your turn to talk, to the extent where you just can't wait, this is what happens, right? They've not even finished what they've got to say, but you just can't wait to talk about yourself. We've all been there. That's the ego, that's the self, who wants to be heard just as much as the next person. And trust me, you will be heard. But you will be heard more so when you engage with them in effective and efficient communication. And truth be told, if they don't want to hear your side of things after you've heard them out thoroughly, then they might not be great people to associate with. That might not be a great friendship, you know? Or it might not bloom into a great friendship because they don't really care about you, you know? Even as a matter of friendliness, they just are operating in a functional manner. They're not being friendly, are they? You will hear somebody express themselves, and then the next person will say something along the lines of, "Oh, my friend." So this is beyond even their own experience. They just need to talk about themselves so much that they actually bring some random third party into this conversation for the sake of it. "Oh, my friend's done this. Oh, I can relate with this story because my friend's done that." And then they tell you this long-winded story about some third party you've got no clue about and you don't care about. There's no connection. What depth is there to some random, potentially imaginary character being brought up in conversation when you're expressing your truth? How distasteful. I would argue disrespectful. We all want to be heard, and you garner incredible power in using your two ears as opposed to your one mouth. Have you seen how that works? The two is the feminine and the one is the masculine. The masculine is forceful, strong, and dominant, runs the conversation, whereas the two is the feminine. And the feminine is nurturing. The feminine is careful and listens. And you can be that, you can possess the two, but choose wisely. That's some game. That's some real game. Click like and subscribe. I'm uploading every day. 2 links down in the description. One takes you through to the catalogue of body language, a playlist of YouTube videos free of charge. Over 220, 230 different videos in there. You'll learn how to read someone's body language through running through them videos. Second to that is the Patreon. Attraction cues, repulsion cues. I can teach you how somebody is being towards you. Attraction, repulsed. You'll take that into the real world. You'll never forget. It's a real game. I'm signing out. Peace.